The wandering knight did indeed desire the speech, but it was not the sole purpose of his mission. Brother Atwood rarely took long afternoon walks in the blazing Georgia sun for no reason, and while clearly headed elsewhere, he nonetheless had business to attend to with Miss Jennifer. "Well, Jenny," he began, "I'm in no mood for Shakespeare. Why did you decide to run off and leave classes so abruptly this morning?" he queried. Jenny shifted the tomato steak she was leaning against and replied sweetly, "I don't really know, Brother Atwood. I just didn't seem to want to hear much about plantations and Negroes and cotton and boll weevil somehow." No, you see, they just don't interest me anymore." "What a pity. Should we say the fault for this disinterest lay in the period or in you?" he asked. Jenny smiled, and in her confusion at the question remained silent. "I understand from Mr. Stokes that you took exception to the style of dress during the period. So you would condemn an era of great progress because in some respects that progress was not uniform?" Jenny twirled her steak into the ground and contemplated her grip intently. "Every age owes a debt to its predecessors, Jenny. It's only gracious to acknowledge it. If you close your eyes to the past, you cannot see the present." After a pause, he added, "What do you plan to do with yourself now?" "Go in and fix myself some lunch, sir," Jenny said patiently. A smile twitched the tired, lined face of the minister. "I was referring to your educational goals. Do you intend to leave school at the age of what, 12? "Well, no, I don't expect to leave exactly. But you intend to come late when it suits you, or not at all, pay no attention at all in class, and walk out of the room when it strikes your fancy," he intoned authoritatively. Jenny, holding her head in a twisted angle to the right, swung her floppy hair clear of her face and retorted, "Oh, Reverend Atwood." "You are lazy, Jenny Standhill," came the forceful reply. "Oh, Reverend Atwood, I hardly think it of much use to continue your education in school while you feel so disenfranchised, but you don't seem to have any plans," he stated. Indignantly and on the defensive, "I'll just stay at home and take care of Paul. Lord knows he needs lots of looking after, especially since Mama passed on. I never seem to have any time for school anyway, what with housework and gardening and everything. I don't believe your father would acquiesce to your life objectives, and I know your aunt in Atlanta is greatly concerned for your well-being. She has written of her desire to send you to the Atlanta Girls' School, but they require excellent recommendations and good scores on certain achievement tests. It will take a lot of preparation to perform well on those examinations. Aren't you desirous of finding a bigger place in this world?" "Miss Jenny, I hardly think you will find much joy keeping house in this rural backwater. Don't you have bigger dreams than that?"